Welcome to Beyond Life, where we embark on a journey to explore the mysteries of the afterlife. Whether you're seeking comfort, curiosity, or a deeper understanding of what lies beyond our earthly existence, you've come to the right place. Join us as we delve into the beliefs, experiences, and evidence that shape our views on the afterlife. Let's explore the unknown together and find solace in the stories that connect us all. We all harbor fears of the dark, of being alone, and of being nothing. One of the most profound fears is the fear of the unknown, especially the great unknown, death. This mystery often brings confusion, anxiety, and fear. From our earthly perspective, death can appear as a terrible, gloomy end. However, understanding what happens after we die can shed light on this inevitable part of life. Let's explore life after death according to the teachings of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or LDS. Death, rather than being a grim end, is an essential part of God's plan for us. Before we were born on earth, we lived with God as His spirit children. Coming to earth allowed us to receive physical bodies, the ones we see in the mirror and feel every day. When our earthly journey concludes, whether through age or illness, our physical bodies die, but our spirits live on. This continuation of life is a comforting part of God's eternal plan. In the afterlife, we are not alone. Our families, friends, and loved ones who passed before us will be there too. This reunion is a joyous aspect of God's plan, emphasizing the eternal nature of our relationships. More profoundly, our spirits will be reunited with our physical bodies. But this reunion is not merely a return to our mortal form. It is the gift of a resurrected, perfect body. You might wonder how this miraculous transformation is possible. The answer lies in Jesus Christ. Through His resurrection, Christ conquered death, making it possible for all of us to be resurrected. This victory over death ensures that we too can live again in a perfected state, free from the limitations and sufferings of our mortal bodies. This resurrection is not an exclusive gift. It is available to every single person. Christ's atonement and resurrection are universal, offering everyone the opportunity to live eternally with God and our loved ones. This promise of resurrection is a cornerstone of the LDS faith, providing hope and reassurance about the afterlife. God's plan for us is often referred to as a plan of happiness. It's a comprehensive plan designed for our eternal joy and fulfillment. Understanding that death is not the end, but rather a transition to a different phase of existence, can alleviate much of the fear and anxiety associated with it. It's a plan that invites us to seek knowledge and ask questions to better understand our purpose and destiny. Now, before we dive deeper into what happens after death according to LDS teachings, we want to hear from you. Have you ever had an experience that made you question or believe in an afterlife? Maybe a near-death experience, a spiritual encounter, or even a dream that felt incredibly real. Share your stories and thoughts in the comments below. Your insights and experiences are what make our community special, and we can't wait to read and discuss them with you. Remember, every perspective matters and adds to our collective understanding. The concept of resurrection offers profound comfort, especially when facing the loss of loved ones. Knowing that they and we will be resurrected and reunited provides solace and hope. This eternal perspective can transform our understanding of death from a source of despair to a promise of everlasting life and happiness. Living with this eternal perspective influences how we approach our mortal lives. It encourages us to live righteously, make choices aligned with God's commandments, and develop Christ-like attributes. These actions prepare us for the eternal life that awaits us beyond death. Moreover, this belief in life after death emphasizes the importance of our relationships. The LDS faith teaches that family bonds can be eternal, extending beyond this life into the next. This understanding motivates us to cultivate loving, supportive, and eternal family relationships here and now. The plan of happiness also assures us that our individual journeys matter. Every experience, trial, and triumph is a step in our eternal progression. Our choices and actions in this life have eternal significance, shaping our destiny in the life to come. Many people fear death and the afterlife due to popular misconceptions that stem from cultural portrayals and a lack of understanding. Often, death is depicted as a dark, unknown void or a final end to existence, which can evoke anxiety and dread. Some believe it leads to eternal suffering or nothingness, a perspective that overlooks teachings of hope and continuation. Additionally, the afterlife is sometimes misrepresented as a punitive place where past mistakes dictate perpetual torment, ignoring the concept of redemption and the promise of resurrection found in many religious doctrines. These misconceptions fuel fear and confusion, making the prospect of death seem more frightening than it needs to be. Many of us fear death because it represents the ultimate unknown, a transition shrouded in mystery and uncertainty. The media often exacerbates this fear by depicting death as a grim final end filled with suffering, loss, and despair. Movies and TV shows frequently highlight dramatic, sometimes violent deaths, focusing on the emotional trauma and the grief of those left behind. This portrayal reinforces our anxieties about the potential pain of dying and the void that follows. Additionally, the fear of non-existence, the cessation of consciousness, and the separation from loved ones contribute to our deep-seated dread of death. For those who fear death, these teachings offer a profound message of hope. Rather than viewing death as an end, we can see it as a continuation of our eternal journey. It is a transition to a state of perfection and union with our Heavenly Father and loved ones. Understanding what happens after we die can replace fear with hope and despair with assurance. The LDS teachings on life after death provide a comprehensive and comforting perspective on our eternal destiny. By embracing these teachings, we can find peace and purpose, knowing that death is not the end, but a glorious step in God's plan for our eternal happiness. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Beyond Life. We hope you enjoyed our exploration into the afterlife through these teachings about hope and purpose. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Keep the conversation going by sharing your own experiences and questions in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay open-minded, and remember, there's always more to explore beyond life.